Hello Gemini, welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Ten of Wands. And the song I have assigned to this card is Dig Down by Muse, because that's what you need to do when you're closing out a cycle like the Ten of Wands. You need to dig down and find that faith and find that perseverance in knowing that you are just about finished with your burdens, and once you put them down, you can collect a harvest. So, closing out a cycle during this solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, love to see it. I would imagine this would be a cycle to do with some kind of relationship from your past, because in your recent past energies, you do have the Six of Cups. So that is the card of nostalgia that is looking, it could also mean a past life connection, but I think because your overall general energy is the Ten of Wands, I think you're closing out a cycle from the past. So this might be a little bit slow moving, my dear Gemini, as you have the Knight of Pentacles in your present energies. So that is starting to think about planting seeds in a new direction. And really outstanding in your upcoming energies, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So to go from the Queen to the Knight, you are definitely making some beautiful progress here. Let's tap in a little bit further and clarify and find out what's going on. I would like to start off with that Ten of Wands in your overall general energy. What do I need to know for Gemini's greatest good, highest timeline, and highest purpose? Thank you. Okay, so now we have the Six of Pentacles. So you are learning to find balance. You are learning to give and receive to people that reciprocate, and you're learning to protect yourself from people that don't. Love it, love it, love it. If I put that there, I'm gonna mix myself up, so we'll put it over here. What else would you like to say about that Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands? You know what, before I tap in further, I will say the Ten of Wands can also say that you are carrying burdens that don't belong to you. So I think with this Six of Pentacles, you might want to take a look and see what you're packing around that isn't yours. I do apologize for the noise, Gemini, but times are a little bit tough right now, and this is currently my only option for filming for you. So please excuse the noise, but I don't really know where else to film, and I don't have anywhere else to go. So let's move along. Ten of Wands and Six of Pentacles in Gemini's overall general energy. Do we need any advice for them? Thank you. You had the Emperor in reverse fall directly on top of the Six of Cups. Now, I was asking about that Ten of Wands. The Emperor in reverse would tell me that you're not taking any action yet. That's okay, because you do have the Knight of Pentacles in your present energies. Like, it's something that you probably should be taking your time with. You don't really need to be super action oriented. And with the Queen of Pentacles in your upcoming energies and the Emperor in reverse, I think this is saying to embody a little more positive feminine energy as opposed to masculine. Masculine is very action-based, very forward-moving. Feminine is very nurturing, very slow, very caring, very gentle. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor in reverse for a Gemini before we move along? Anything else I need to know? Thank you. Okay, yeah, well, your ships are not coming in just yet, my dear. I think you might still have a little bit more to process, specifically regarding finding balance. Learning who to give to and who not to give to, or what to give to and what not to give to. Okay, let's get into this Six of Cups and see what this is all about. For Gemini's greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, may I please know more about this Six of Cups? Thank you. You pulled the Star card. So, you're healing, and you're doing a phenomenal job of healing whatever that was to do with the past. The Star card being you following your guiding light, what truly, genuinely inspires you. Anything else you'd like to say on the Six of Cups and the Star card in Gemini's recent past energy? This is really looking like a work reading, Gemini. You have pulled the Eight of Pentacles. That is diligent work. That is something you have been working on for quite some time, and it's one thing. You have been focusing on working on this one thing. You know that it's going to have a payoff. You may not have seen a return on your investment yet, but you know that it's coming if it hasn't yet already. This is really, really lovely. So maybe you're closing out some kind of work cycle. What would you like to say about the Knight of Pentacles in Gemini's current energy, Spirit? Thank you. This fell onto the Six of Cups, the Star, and the Eight of Pentacles, and it is the Judgment card in reverse. So I feel like maybe you were meant to make a judgment call that you did not make, especially with the Emperor in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, clarifying that Ten of Wands. So as I said, this is your ships not coming in. If this were upright, it would say that your ships are coming in to pick you up, to take you on an adventure. But I think you might have missed out on a little judgment call there, my dear. What else would you like to say about that Judgment in reverse? Oh, wow. The High Priestess and the Hierophant. Okay. So you are definitely being called to take note of your spiritual practices right now, my dear, and looking for signs and synchronicities from the universe in the process. This is some pretty heavy major arcana coming out, so I do want to tap in even further. Judgment in reverse with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. What advice do you have for Gemini regarding these cards? Thank you. Out with the old, in with the new. Swap you over the head with the Ace of Wands. Out with the old, in with the new. This is going to be a spark of inspiration for you to leave something in the past, heal from it, and trust your intuition moving forward, planting seeds in a new direction. All right, let's move into this Queen of Pentacles. In Gemini's upcoming energies for their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, what would you like me to know? Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work, my dear. This is a solid work reading, if I do say so myself. This can have two different meanings. It is either telling you teamwork makes the dream work, or it is telling you that it is time to put your work on display. Queen of Pentacles is sitting there focusing on her resources. A heavy work reading, I feel like. Advice, please, on the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. Teamwork indeed makes the dream work. You have got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. If this came out upright, it would tell me that you're working hard by yourself and you are creating success by yourself. But it came out in reverse and you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is not about putting your work on display. This is about teamwork makes the dream work. My dear Gemini, that is your advice for this reading. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's get you a Sacred Creator's Oracle to close out with, to help you see and make that judgment call to bring in a teammate. That could be that Knight of Pentacles presenting itself to you saying, hey, I want to work with you on this. Don't you want to work with me? The cards are saying this is not something you should be doing alone, Gemini. May I please have a Sacred Creator's Oracle for Gemini to help show them that teamwork makes the dream work? Please and thank you. Kate, we're just going to pull one at random because these are a little sticky. Oh, we got two. Overrate your intuition. The edge of evolution feels messy. I'm going with overrate your intuition because you pulled the High Priestess. So trust your gut, trust signs and synchronicities from the universe. Keep your eyes peeled for them, eyes and ears. Overrate your intuition, number 2, which also is the High Priestess's number. Okay. Oh, too far. Essential meanings: powerful intuition, an influx of feminine energy, perceiving the mysteries of the universe. Remember what I said too with the Emperor in reverse? No masculinity right now, male or female. Very feminine, nurturing, caring, loving. The divine intuitive dreams and prophetic signs, a newfound clarity. Self-care message: a need to listen to your intuition, self-care for your inner voice, insisting on getting the truth from others, being cautious of hidden agendas, ignoring your inner knowing. Overrate your intuition every single time. This cheeky crystal ball is winking at you, babe. It's saying you already know the answer. Quiet your mind and listen for the nudges of your soul. It is speaking to you, and it's time to pay attention to your gut reactions, hunches, and best guesses. When you tune into the language of metaphor and dreams, You will notice the subtle signs that are continuously directing you, and your unconscious mind has some potent messages for you right now. If you run into an old friend or make a serendipitous connection with someone, it is meant to be noticed. If something feels untrue, it is meant to be noticed. There are no coincidences at the moment, and your intuition is a powerful tool that is becoming even stronger. Bask in the knowledge that whatever you do next will be exactly right for you, as long as you check in with your heart and decide what feels good and what feels off. If something feels right, you won't be disappointed by the experience it provides. What are your personal indications that your intuition is speaking to you? Where do you feel it in your body? What does a yes feel like? A no? Can you think of a time that you chose not to trust your intuition and learned how powerful it actually was as a result? And I think you probably do, my dear, with Judgment coming out in the reverse there. All right, Gemini, I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.